Oh, what's up YouTube? It's your boy ChasmRift here, and today I got a video about what happened earlier in the year. I'm pretty sure you guys know about it, but I wasn't on social media to actually get my 2 cents on it. I know some people want to know about it, so here we are going to talk about what happened at the Capitol. But before that, I want to let y'all know that I'm still working hard on this project coming up. I'm grinding, but I want to get y'all some content. So this is going to be the first of the many videos of stuff I got to address. Hopefully the other videos won't just be about one topic. They'll mostly be about a bunch of topics, but yeah, this one's big enough to be its own video, so let's get into it. All I gotta say is, man, what the hell, America? In 2020, it took 3 days before World War III news popped off. In 2021, it took 6 days and we almost had a civil war. So let me get this straight. An unarmed black man can get killed by the police and the cops get paid vacation. The media spins the narrative and people casually mislabeled all the protests as rioting. But apparently, storming government buildings isn't considered terrorism or justified using proper riot control. People of a certain skin color can breach the most important buildings in America and not catch a rubber bullet or whiff of tear gas. Meanwhile, TSA will tackle you for a bottle of water. Now let me be clear, this is not going to be as political, as I won't be talking about red or blue or any of that. I will be purely dissecting this in the most general sense that I can. This isn't even a black thing. Let any other race or group of people do the same thing we saw on the news, the government would have called for all kinds of weapons and artillery as if we're playing Call of Duty. Ironically, the same clowns who stormed the Capitol buildings wouldn't have an issue in a hypothetical situation. Why? Because what those people did in DC was terrorism and a threat to national security. I do not condone violence. I condemn those who purely started riots or supported them because these actions affected people who do not cause the racial injustice in America. But at the same time, I supported the protests. The difference between supporting a protest against police brutality and this is the First Amendment allows it. So both legally and ethically, citizens have a right to peacefully protest. Mass gatherings at a government building, stealing from said government building, and people having materials prepared to kidnap and hold political leaders hostage is not because it is considered terrorism. When people plan to storm Area 51, by the way, y'all remember how simple life was when Area 51 raid and someone dying over a Popeye's chicken sandwich were considered the biggest news of 2019? Good times. Anyway, when people plan to raid Area 51, representatives of the Air Force came out and issued a warning that you might get your dome piece taken off, and that they would be well in their right to do that, as this would be an attack on the government-owned facilities, which is an attack on America. A crowd about the size of a small town did not show up to the raid, but whether the military was actually going to kill people, you wouldn't have caught my ass out there risking it for a meme. I wasn't trying to go out there and they pull out the Juggernaut, War Machine, attack helicopters, and pave low. Hell nah, screw that. I'm not trying to get quickscope from 300 meters and contribute to a 25 kill streak. Oh yeah, fun fact, when I was making this list at about 1:51 a.m., I just left the McDonald's, and on the way home, cops were in a high-speed chase with a car in the opposite lane of me. Bruh, Chicago. Okay, back to the story. Where am I going with this? The government showed the true colors. The country has shown their true colors, and it's sad. I don't condone killing folks just to kill them, but be consistent, America. If you gotta have the National Guard post up and armed to the teeth at the Capitol building, videos of cops tackling and arresting people, military tanks rolling down the streets, and law enforcement shooting both tear gas and rubber bullets at people protesting racial injustice, yeah, come in with the same energy when a bunch of white people are, I don't know, actually threatening the lives of government officials instead of letting them in. Just saying. The gap in time is less than a year, not decades. So I don't think anyone can defend the sudden change of heart the government decided to have with these incidents. I took some time to think about it, but anytime there is a national or maybe even worldwide issue, it should be normalized for professional athletes, teams, clubs, and organizations and leagues to cancel games to shine light on the issue. I know that hurts everyone's pockets involved, but the players are on board, then I see no issues. Same for musicians who want to postpone release of music. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Just let me know down below how you guys felt about the riots. I actually want to hear about you guys' opinions and views on it. For me personally, like I said, I don't condone violence and I don't condone craziness, but I doubt anyone can logistically defend what happened at the Capitol building versus what happened in all of 2020. Like I said, it's been less than a year and we've seen the incidents and you can easily compare and contrast what's the big difference. Other than that, I want to get out of here.